What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jazz Chapman, and today, this video is the Xscape Unsung, basically their little reunion show. I'm gonna go ahead and get this over with because I have not done any videos this week. Right now I'm a little in pain, so bear with me, okay? And yeah, I'm gonna have to catch up on all my videos this week since I was supposed to do it every day. Anyways, alright, so let's get into it. I'm gonna try to find a video for y'all, the episode, for people who haven't seen it and they, you want to see it. I'm gonna try to find it for you. I need to find me a new website because that old website, I don't know if he got it together or not, but it kept having viruses and it was fucking up my laptop. And I said, oh no, if you're gonna fuck up with my shit, I'm not gonna give nobody these damn links. But anyways, y'all, let's get into it. So first off, the group started out with Latasha Scott, who is the oldest of the group. She was in 12th grade. Her little sister, Tamika Scott, she was in 10th grade, and Tamika basically recruited Candy. Candy was in 9th grade, and Candy's friend, Tamara, who was also she was the Candy's maid of honor. She was on Candy's wedding special, whatever. So they were in the group, and they ended up getting signed. Well, not signed. Yeah, did they get signed? I guess they got signed. Anyways, and they got this manager, and the manager ended up telling them, look, it's missing something. So they end up bringing Tiny along, okay? And they basically made her do flips and jumping jacks and all kind of stupid shit just so she can prove that she was good enough to get in the group. So they got their shit together with that on the road. And the manager, what was his name? Ian Burke? That might have been the second manager. I can't think of the first manager name. The manager wasn't feeling Tamara because supposedly she can't hold a note. So he said, look, either y'all get rid of her or I'm going to get rid of y'all, basically. So they did a vote and they voted her out. Candy said she felt horrible. She felt like that just wasn't right. And Tamara was like, fuck it, I'll be fine. You know what? Y'all voted me out. Y'all weren't going to stick up for me. Go on ahead then. So I guess that's how Tamara and Candy stuck together all these years because Candy felt so bad for her. But anyways, so they go ahead, they meet this producer named Jermaine Dupri, and basically he was trying to start his new So Def record company, and he had already had Crisscross, and then really his first act signed to the label was Xscape. Now he put them on, changed their style, they look or whatever to make them kind of look very like thuggish, ruggish boys with the bandanas, and the song just kicking in. They was like, yeah, we don't think we should put this song out because we want people to know we can sing. And basically he was right. He is one of them people that just has the eye and the ear for stars. So, I mean, shit, it was good that they found JD. JD. I'm sorry, I saw a little fly. Anyways, so the group gone ahead, they done blew up. Everybody then bought all they shit, trying to dress like them. They couldn't believe how big they became. And really, they just kind of started getting big-headed. Not them, but Tasha started getting big-headed because everybody wanted to have her sing all of the basically the whole song. And she had already came to them saying that, look, before the third album, she came to him like, look, I'm gonna start my own solo project. Candy, you can do your little modeling thing. And Tamika and Tiny, y'all can go keep having babies like y'all been doing. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, they also had the image problem because they look like boys. Biggie started one of his songs said, "I'd rather fuck RuPaul them ugly ass Xscape bitches." Basically. So everybody, jumped on the bandwagon for that, and they was calling them ugly. Candy said, for some reason when everybody would name the top groups, they would never name Xscape. Now, I was born in 91. I'm 24. But I just, even like now, them girls can really sing. They can really sing. Some of the songs are cool, but I'm just not like a fan. Like, matter of fact, somebody just gave me a CD like last month or something. And they gave me CDs. And one of them was an Xscape CD, and I never even popped it on. Like, I mean, they can sing, but I'm just not into Xscape like that. So, I mean, it is what it is. But anyway, so they end up changing their look. Tasha, this is before the whole, trying to get her solo career started. Tasha ended up getting this manager, who is still her manager today because he's her husband. And basically, he only wanted to manage her. And the group wasn't having that. They was like, you know what, he needs to manage everybody. And Tasha said because they knew he was just such a great manager and they trusted him. And then you go to Candy, and Candy's like, y'all know what the hell we was thinking. Shady Candy. Maybe they were right though, because I mean, Tasha's career has not taken off. So anyways, so they basically end up getting co-manager because Rocky only wanted to focus on Tasha. And Tiny said, look, he helped Tasha become a better person spiritually, all that, help her lose weight. So, she could feel better about herself, help her build her confidence, all that. So then, that's when she started feeling herself because everybody wanted to have Tasha sing all the lead parts. And then that's when she came in with the bullshit talking about, yeah, Candy, you do your modeling thing, and Tiny and Tamika, y'all can just keep having babies, and I'm going to go about my solo career. Feeling big-headed. Now, Tasha's point of view is, I was getting all the leads. Everybody wants to give me the leads, but my group members had a problem with that. And so they didn't want me to, so I said, forget it, I'm not going to sing no more. And I, came to them trying to start a solo project on the side, and they had a problem with me doing that. She's like, if I can't sing in the group and I can't sing in my solo project, like, what do you want me to do? Tasha, I'm going to tell you, Tasha and Tamika, y'all messy asses. Tamika Scott. When you came on R&B Divas a couple of years ago, you were singing a different tune about how the group broke up. Your tune was, it was Candy's fault. Candy wanted to go solo. Candy had a problem with this. Candy had a problem with that. And now it's, oh, it wasn't my solo career. Okay. I'm not feeling y'all on this shit. It's bullcrap. Tiny and already put out on her Instagram, and Candy agreed that she don't like the way they edit that damn show. And you could tell it was edited. And some shit just didn't make sense. Like, it was cut out. And maybe, I don't know, because Tasha got favor over at TV1 because she was on R&B Divas. I don't know. But, yeah, something ain't right about that shit. Tasha Candy said, one day they always bumped head, Candy and Tasha. So when Tasha started cussing her out and it had nothing to do with business, she was just going in on her personally. And Candy's like, all right, you done now? And she was like, all right, well, fuck all that shit you've been talking about. And they started going to blows. And from there, they became very separate. It became the sisters versus Tiny and Candy. Like, they would ride the tour bus, Candy and Tiny be in the front, sisters in the back. All that shit. So, I mean, some of their songs were cool, but I just was not an Xscape fan. I'm not feeling y'all asses on this whole TV one, how y'all spent it. Yeah, I don't fully believe this whole story. Like, the whole innocence and calmness of Tasha on how it wasn't her fault. So then, basically, once they broke up, Tasha didn't have success. Neither of the sisters had success. Candy and Tiny, they went to go write, No Scrubs. Blew them up. Candy definitely, continued to write for big name artists like Mariah Carey and Pink, and basically almost the whole Destiny's Child, Writing on the Wall, Bills, Bugaboo, all that shit. That's Say My Name. That's Candy. Okay, so Candy and them, Candy and Tiny, they did quite well for themselves. The sisters, on the other hand, not so much. So 2005 come, and they want to get back together. They call Candy up. Well, they call, everybody's on the phone. They asking, we should all get back together. And Candy's like, well, wait a minute. We never, fixed our issues that we had in the past. So why we just gonna jump back into this, and we need to resolve our issues. So they basically told her, look, either you gonna let the shit go, or you need to sign over your rights. And she was like, well, fuck it, I signed over my rights. So then they tried to replace her with this girl named Keisha, I believe. And they got their song on the ATL soundtrack. Y'all remember ATL, T.I. or whatever. Then eventually, Tasha says that Tiny wanted to leave. Basically, it wasn't Tiny that wanted to leave. It was Tip that wanted to take her out, because his whole, feelings on this was, I'm a big rapper now. Why would you even want to be in a group? Why would you want to do that? And Tip, T.I., was actually on his show, and he said, my feeling on is they need you more than you need them. Why is you trying to do this little group thing? Okay? And I feel him, because right when they said that the damn song went on the ATL soundtrack, I said that ain't nothing but Tiny. Tiny is the only reason why y'all asses was on that damn soundtrack. I didn't even know y'all was on that soundtrack. Tiny with Tip. That was Tip's big movie. Yeah, I'm on one accord with T.I. on that. They did need Tiny more, and that it feels like they were trying to use her. To me, that's what it felt like. So Tiny ended up leaving that group, and they broke up. Oh, and I forgot to mention, when Tasha decided that she was gonna go solo, the three of them tried to continue on. But people were mad because they wanted to see all four of them. So the damn group broke up. And that is why it was Tasha's fault. Yes, Tasha, you are, because you are the reason that they broke up. So 2007 come around. Tamika goes on Hot 97 in New York, y'all. And she said, well, Candy, every interview she was doing, because Around that time, '07, Candy was on You and That Booty. So I'm sure she was on a lot of interviews herself. 2007 come. Tamika goes on Hot 97 and says all this, this shit that Candy been spreading about the group breaking up because of Tasha's solo career was a lie. The group broke up because Candy slept with Jermaine Dupri and his daddy. And Candy was hurt by that. Her ass was crying. I'm sure y'all saw the commercials. She was crying. Like, how could she do me like that? Like, I don't even know what she said. How could she? It was like she really had hatred for me. I know this is my sister. I know that was her sister. But me and her had times when we were really close. And I just really couldn't believe she would do me like that. And Mama Joyce was like, well, when I find out, I cussed their ass out about it. And Tamika, was like, well, I apologize to Mama Joyce. I had already heard this story. Candy said that Tamika had called her and apologized, but she like, no, you could do this, in public, on the media. You need to apologize there too. You just apologizing to me on the phone. Nobody's gonna know this. All these rumors and stuff are still gonna be out here. You need to do that too. And she never did it. So then now on this damn episode, she gonna come with this dry ass apology. Candy, Tamika, Candy, Tiny, Tasha. If I ever did anything to hurt you guys, I'm sorry. And I guess the producer tell Candy that she apologized. Oh, okay. Now, after all these years, why now? Okay, alright, whatever, I guess. Them girls ain't ever gonna get back together. Candy is not one to, forgive. And she got a point. I get both sides. She's finally apologizing. But then you also gotta see Candy's side. It's been 8 fucking years that this damn lie has been going on. And Candy did say that she had hooked up with Jermaine Dupri a couple of times. And Tasha was like, how you gonna hook up with the boss? And that was one of the problems that they kept butting heads about. But that had nothing to do with you going solo and basically leaving them like peace. Alright? So you are the fucking reason. Like, anyway, so, So Def had a concert, reunion 20-year concert, 2 years ago. And nobody went, Tasha and Tamika did it. Tiny said, look, it's cool if Candy do it. If not, I'm not doing it. Candy, for 2 reasons, wasn't going to do it. One, she didn't get enough time. No, they didn't say that on there, but I've heard her say it plenty of times. She didn't get enough time to even know, enough notice about it. She had already had a Bedroom Candy event. 2, we never even resolved our issues. Okay? And people keep pressing me about this. That shit is high school. I was in high school when I was in Xscape. So it's like a high school reunion. Do I need to reunite with y'all? No. So look. Them girls ain't never gonna get back together. Alright. That dry ass apology 8 years later is fucked up. So that's it for this, y'all. Y'all let me know y'all feelings on the Xscape Unsung show. And that's all I got to say. Peace.